Hello everyone. Today we're going to cover a very simple technical differentiator associated with using the Northcraft Analytics hybrid OLAP approach. We're going to show drill through. This is, just to clarify our terminology, this is not drilled down. Drill down is similar to basically what might be called a breakdown, where you break down your query into multiple different categories. Drill through is also referred to as drill to leaf or drill to grain. Um, Essentially, what we're going to be doing is take a huge aggregate number and then drill down into an individual incident. So, as an example, in your report or on your dashboard, you might have something like, total incidents over the year is 300,000. And you want to then drill uh, down, first of all, into priority or into the configuration item or assigned group. And that's fine. That's helpful. But typically, after you finish that drill down, you want to go into the incidents to find the exceptions. And that's what management reporting is all about, is managing by the exception. So we're going to show you how to find that really quickly using Northcraft. And this is out of the box, and it's one of the reasons that people typically choose us. So we're going to begin with that big aggregate number, call it closed incidents. Okay, we have a number of 91,000. Now think about using an ODBC driver, and then would you be able to do that? Would you go over any ODBC driver limits already as a result of getting this number, this 91,000? That's the first thing to think about. Then number two is we're going to show the traditional drill down, and we're going to show this by closure product category. Okay, so now we're breaking down or drilling down into the next level of depth to show you the categorization of those 91,000 incidents over the year. Finally, we're going to show what we came to, which is the drill through. So as I look into these incidents, I notice that, well, as a percentage, it looks like hardware composes most of these incidents. So we're going to show that as a percent of the column total. In fact, 16% are hardware related. So I drill down into that further, and I see that it looks like workstation incidents compose the largest portion of those hardware incidents, okay, which equals 6,639. Now, again, this number alone will go over most ODBC driver limits. Consider Remedy or BMC Remedy or ServiceNow and their traditional ODBC driver limits. Okay, so I want to drill down into those 6,639, but I want to see specifically details from the incident. So I now choose an incident here, and I can start adding fields into my report. So what I do is I use this OLAP property tools field. This is not a field that would be familiar to you if you've been using an ODBC driver. This is associated with analysis services, of which Northcraft is built on top of. Okay, so we're going to add in fields from the cube. We'll put in the assignment group. Let's put in the priority, the last modified, time, click OK. And now again, in these 6,639 records, we're querying over a WAN, and notice the performance in bringing in that amount of records into our report. And now we have completed the drill through. Some additional actions you can take that are specific to the multidimensional side of things in the Northcraft BI applications, you can actually enable write back. So I could modify priority here, for example, and make this critical, and it would write that back into the database. So that is a possibility. Should you need that capability. That's not to say we would recommend going around the permissions of the ITSM application to enable that, but you could, for certain managers, directors, allow that capability if needed. So that's a look at drill through, which some people again call drill to leaf, drill to grain. That's a specific advantage of using the Northcraft